partying when the place was getting shot up. Like, they was gonna shoot this shit up like the 4th of July. Like, not on my watch. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liallure and I'm back at it again with another video. Listen. If I wasn't at my boyfriend's house, I'm not sure y'all be getting these videos at this frequency, because when I tell you my family be beasting, they be beasting when I'm trying to record. So I finally came here because I got some peace. So I'm recording this content for y'all. Also, my boyfriend is my biggest supporter. Love you, babe. And he kind of bullied me into filming. Not gonna lie. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey, my name is Leah. I make story times, I do videos, I do hauls, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's like for the kids, you know the vibes. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey friend, hey bestie, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful, fabulous, beautiful, amazing. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's actually raining and there's a skylight here, so you might hear some rain. I don't control the weather. Anyway, y'all, so happy Storytime Sunday. It's Storytime Sunday, everybody's favorite day of the week. Hey. Anyway, so this story time is about the time, the time your girl was almost caught in a shootout. She was almost caught in a shootout, I'm not gonna lie to you. This story happens back in my freshman year. I feel like most of my shenanigans happened in freshman year. Freshman year was a very ghetto time, I'm not gonna lie. It shouldn't have gave that, but that's exactly what it gave. I'm not gonna lie to you. So basically, in my freshman year, as you guys know, if you're a returning subscriber, I'm not a party person. I have to say this every other video because almost all my story times involve a party, but I don't be wanting to go. And that just goes to show you, when you don't want to do something, just don't do it. So this happened my freshman year. I was out with my two friends. I'm gonna name them Tasha and Blue. Blue is from another story time, so y'all know her. And Tasha, depending on when I post this, you guys may or may not have heard this name. Tasha and Blue and I, we were on our way to a party because there was like a party off campus. One of the fraternities was hosting the party. And Tasha wanted to go and Blue is always down for a good time, so I was like, cool, I'm gonna go. This party was off campus. It's weird because on a Syracuse campus, off campus is still technically on campus. Like literally the campus, like buildings and stuff like that, the gym, like all of that is literally across the street from off campus. It's real weird. The fraternity house was like 2-3 blocks west from campus, so I was okay with going, you know what I'm saying? And all parties on our campus started at 11 o'clock. When we got upstairs, like first of all, there was this really like long flight of stairs. We go upstairs, the music is on, like it's kind of just getting started and stuff like that, but people are coming in like slowly but surely. I'm like, you know, bobbing my head like I'm pretty girl bouncing, because y'all know I be minding my business, child. I really don't be doing what the girls be doing. I don't. So Blue is like dancing, and Tasha and I are basically just like bobbing our heads or whatever, because Tasha was pretty introverted as it was. So basically, we're at this party, I'm gonna say maybe until like 1 o'clock or something like that. We weren't there long, because at this point I was just like, I'm ready to dip now. And it was also getting very, very crowded in there. And the more crowded it got, the more hot it got, the more sweaty it got. They didn't have any central air. They didn't have an air conditioner. It was just windows and vibes. And I was just not having it. I wasn't having it at all. At the time, my hair was like straightened. It was like blow dried. I had my natural hair out. And I had my hair in a bun, but I could feel it getting puffy because your girl was getting hot. As the heat is rising to my head, I'm like, no, I have to leave. I have to leave. It's not giving what they said it was been supposed to give. I am leaving the party. I tell Blue, I'm like, hey, like y'all can stay if you want. I'm just gonna head out and I'm gonna go. And she's like, no girl, like don't even worry about it. We're not gonna let you go by yourself. So they decide that they're ready to leave too. Tasha's the one who wanted to go to this fraternity party because it was a black fraternity party. So I was like, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all rode with her and she was ready to ride out when we were ready to ride out. She was like, I'm ready to go too. Wrap it up then. Basically, we were ready to go. So we walked out the front door. I was like, oh Lord, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ on a cracker. So as I'm telling Tasha and Blue like I'm ready to go, I look to my right because we were kind of in the middle of the like big area as you walk through the front door. So like imagine I'm in the back of a room. Sorry. I'm in the back of a room with my friends and I'm looking at the door and it's this way. So I'm looking at the door and in comes this guy who is clearly not a student here. And I say he's not a student here because this guy was much older, like maybe his late 30s or something like that. And he was dressed like he was from Central New York. People from every city in the US dress a certain type of way and they look a certain type of way. And you could just tell when somebody is not from somewhere. And I could tell he was from Central New York. So I'm like, oh nah. I was like, it's time for me to head on up out of here. Time for me to go. Yeah, we out. Like I told my friends like we're leaving. Walking out the door past this guy and I see him making his way inside. So we're walking out the door past this guy and I look back and I see some of the fraternity brothers and they start pointing to this guy because they noticed that he's not from here neither. And they didn't want no problems, you know, they just want to party. They didn't want no problems. So I guess they were gonna approach him, whatever the case was. We go and we're out the front door. And girl, as I told y'all, we had a lot of steps to walk up when we got into the house. So as you stand outside the front door, you can basically look down at the street level and also across the street. And I kid you not, it's like we could have been at a gas station. It was about 20 niggas outside, like 20 of them across the street. And it was like 10 of them on the other side where we were. So I'm like, damn, damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Not this, not this. Not you. Not you. Not you. I didn't even want to come out and now I gotta deal with this. So we go down the stairs and basically my friends are like a lot more timid than I am. Honestly, me and Blue is probably braver than Tasha, to be fair. Blue's from Miami and I'm from New York City. We're with the shits. Period. So we cross the street and the guys are sitting around their car and they're listening to music and stuff like that, and some of them are like basically shouting across the street at the college students that were at the party that we were just at. Like they were literally making a scene for no reason. You want to be seen so bad. You came here to do what? Where's your wife? Where's your kids? Like, why are you so bored with your life that you come here to taunt college kids? Like, what is this about? Like, ew. We crossed the street because we had to cross the street, and my friends at this point is like, oh my god, like, do we have to cross the street? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got this. Nobody's gonna say nothing to us. And at this point, I'm saying this out loud. Nobody's gonna say nothing to us, because one thing about me, nobody puts fear in my heart. Nobody puts fear in my heart. And one of the guys, they start to talk to me. Obviously, you know, you walk past a bunch of guys, they're all gonna start talking to you. So they start talking to me and my friends.
Yo, what's up? You looking mad good? Da, 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 what's your name?
I'm like, leave me alone. We clearly are not interested and you're clearly making us uncomfortable. Leave us alone. So we're walking past the group or whatever, and then one of the guys, who, he wasn't trying to talk to us, to be fair, but he was leaning up against the car and he was looking at the house. So he was on this side, and as I was walking this way, I was able to see kind of like his front, you know what I mean, like his side profile. And I look at this guy, and he had, I remember his outfit specifically. He was wearing this bright orange, like oversized shirt, like it was giving Soldier Boy. He was wearing that, and he was wearing like some baggy like cargo shorts and some white sneakers with a hat. And one of those, like, y'all remember those BB belts? I think that's what they call them. But it was like the light up belts with like your name on it on the buckle. He was wearing one of those. Like, stop trying to make fetch happen again. I walk past him and he has like an oversized shirt, as I just said, but the oversized shirt is kind of tucked into his shirt. And I look down, because my night vision is great. My night vision, superb. And girl, he got a gun. I said, wait a minute, time out. I said, it's time for us to head out. It's time for us to head out. But as I noticed this, the guys are still talking to my friends, so my friends are kind of like trying to ignore them so they don't notice what I'm noticing. But at this point, my adrenaline starts to kick into high gear. It starts to kick into high gear, and I'm thinking like, what do I do next? I need to tell my friends, but I'm not trying to make shit hot, because they're gonna shoot up the spot. They're gonna shoot up the spot. They're gonna shoot me and my homegirls, and it's not going down like that. I'm walking, right? And then I remember I grabbed, both of my friends were behind me. I took their hands and I start walking faster without saying anything. I don't say a word until we get to the corner. We get to the corner And my friend Blue is like, what happened? Like, why'd you start walking faster? I'm like, he had a gun. He had a gun. That man had a gun. They're like, what? Like, which one? Which one? So we get to the corner and a group of guys, they approach us and they're like trying to talk to us. Like, where you guys going next? Are you going to this party? Are you going to that party? Y'all looking good. Da, 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 da. So the guys are talking to us. I'm ignoring the one who's talking to me because at this point I was talking to somebody. I don't care, sir. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. I don't care. I'm like, no, I have a boyfriend. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. You seem really nice, but like, I have a man. And we're talking and we're laughing. And all the other guys are talking to us and stuff like that. And girl, all of a sudden, as we're minding our business, 11 o'clock at night, gunshots in the air. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. My mama is not paying these prices for me to be at a school where they shooting. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting.
So I hear gunshots and immediately me and my friends were out because Tasha's from New Jersey, Blue is from Miami, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. When I hear gunshots, she's a runner, she's a track star.
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
Me and my friends start running in the direction of my my residence hall because it was like a little further away. So we start running in the direction of my residence hall and I'm like, bro, I knew I should have stayed home. I knew I should have stayed home. But at the same time, I was thankful that I was there because I'm not sure my friends would have noticed the gun if I hadn't noticed first and said something. And also, I'm just really thankful because my friends could have still been at that house partying when the place was getting shot up. Like, they was gonna shoot this shit up like the 4th of July. Like, not on my watch. We are running, and then when we get to the end of the block by like the hockey house, we get to the end of the block and we stop there and we're like catching our breath. And I'm like, bro, this is the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, what?
This is the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my life.
What? I'm paying money for this? Tasha and I lived in the same dorm. We actually lived on the same floor. So before we split up, we made sure that Blue got on the bus to her dorm because her dorm was on the other side of campus. Tasha and I wait for the bus so we could get up the mount where our dorm was. And that's basically the end of the story and how your girl got caught in a shootout because freshman year was a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was not given what they had said. It was been supposed to give. Like, at all, girl, at all. That is the end of my story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe and join the gang. Because you already watched this whole video, you might as well stick around. Don't be a hater. Follow me on all my socials. That is in the outro and also in the description box down below. Stay connected to me. Say hi, say hello, say hey girl, hey. Call me baby if you wanna reach me. I will see you guys in the next one. I love y'all so much. Bye.